Lads, CAFC vlog here, and this is just another pre-match review of the Charlton match this weekend. This weekend we played Leicester at home, much improved, much better from Charlton. We played a good 2-1 win in the end. It's a really good result against a team like Leicester, and at the end we played really well. I felt like we deserved the result, which is important, and you know, we really looked like a good team. We really looked like we played well. The formation that we played, we must have been working on that in the training ground all week. It was like Italian-like formation with kind of 3 centre backs and wing backs. So the wing backs tacked quite regularly. Don't know how to speak, but then they pulled back and made a 5-man defence, but went forward and there was only 3-man defence, which was a very good, and it worked well. It wasn't even just like pulling back and going forward. When someone gets quite a position, they all moved across and kind of filled that hole, and it really did work very well in the end. A lot of people covering for other people, so I was really happy with how well the team played together. Obviously, credit has to go to Chris Powell for that, for obviously working on it in the training ground non-stop. And then so I'm just going to go over the game really quickly. Unfortunately, Chris Solly wasn't playing due to injury. There's been a lot of rumours that it wasn't due to injury; it was due to him having chats with other teams. But I hope it's not that. But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't cover him up and just say he was injured. So hopefully that's not true. So the game started. It was at the beginning of the game, the first half hour or so. It was pretty end-to-end stuff. They had a few chances. We had a few chances. We were probably the slightly better team at the time. We'd already seen that Leicester struggle from defending corners, and then on one of our corners we took full advantage of that. And I think it was must have been coming up to half an hour mark. Michael Morrison scored from the corner. A good goal, really good cross, good header. Obviously taking advantage of the fact that Leicester weren't very good at defending corners. And yeah, overall good goal. Other than that, not much really happened for the rest of the half. It was again, went back to the end-to-end stuff again. That's just slightly better. And then you had the second half. The first major incident of the second half was Matt James for Leicester getting sent off. He obviously he had a booking in the first half for just your average foul. A booking, your average foul, nothing major. And then, as far as I could tell, for swearing at the referee, I imagine, because he was complaining about something. I think he was wanted a penalty or something. He was only one out of the Leicester players or fans that were actually appealing for it, and the referee, after he kind of ran up, after James ran up to the referee and shouted, quite quickly pulled out his yellow card and sent him off. So I imagine he probably swore at him, some kind of antisocial behaviour, whatever you want to call it. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest, because it must have been that, because there's nothing else in there. And then not long after, Jan Kermigan, which I'm very happy for him to score again, 3 games against Leicester, 3 goals, and they just give him so much stick, but he just scores goals against them. It's just, I'm so happy that he scored, and it couldn't have happened a better time, because I was so angry about the red card. It's probably the right red card decision in the end, because it was 2 bookable offences, and neither of them you could really argue with if he indeed did swear at referee. And Kermigan got himself his goal, and it's good to see him get his goal against Leicester, because they do give him a lot of stick, and it was really good. It was again from a corner. So as I said, Leicester do struggle to defend from corners, and that proved itself again. The ball kind of went over. They didn't get it clear, went over to the back post where Kermigan managed to squeeze it in. Then they got an equaliser. Couldn't have been that much later, like 5 minutes late. I think it was Danny Drinkwater, I believe, who got the equaliser, and we kind of and we started getting we started playing kind of counter-attacking football almost at that point, where we're sitting back quite deep and then just launching attacks. And again, it did seem to work. We had a few more goal scoring opportunities. Kasper Schmeichel made a couple brilliant saves. Then Kermgan could have easily had a hat trick. One, I don't know how Schmeichel got to it. A really good bullet header, and it was everyone at ground thought it was going in. But Kasper Schmeichel was absolutely amazing. He had no right to save it, absolutely no right, but he did, and it was a brilliant save. And then you also had a Kermgan free kick, which Kasper Schmeichel did quite a good save from. Kermgan could have easily had a hat trick. A lot of players could have easily scored. I mean, Church had a chance in the first half, which he probably should have converted. Jacko had a chance in the second half, which he probably could have converted as well. So I do think overall we deserved that game. Leicester fans were singing 2-1 to referee. I don't particularly agree with that. I just saw Spike on the back wall, so that's what I'm looking over there. Might be slightly biased, but I honestly don't think that the referee. I mean, the red card was pretty obvious to me. If the incident did occur that he swore at the referee, 2 yellow cards, you can't really moan. And then they obviously thought that I'll be unfairly treated. I didn't see any unfair treatment, to be honest. But you're losing. They're a team that's like 4th place in the league. I think it's their first loss this season in the league, and they're losing to a team who haven't got a win yet this season. So they're going to get slightly frustrated. They're obviously going there expecting a win, which they didn't get in the end. And defensively, we started to, in the last maybe 15-20 minutes, we started to look a bit shaky at the back. We still held on. Ben Hamer has been getting quite a lot of stick of late, but he made one mistake in the first half where he came out and just flapped at it, as he tends to do, and then he got another. But he made quite a few good saves in the end. When he came out from the corner and actually caught it, everyone, big sarcastic cheer kind of got let out of here. And that's another thing I've got to credit is there's been a lot of talk around that Trump fans are going to start booing the players as they came on because of the bad performances of late. But I think the fans were amazing, really were the 12th man, really stuck behind the team and really did well. And it was a good atmosphere in the end because the Leicester fans put on a good sung and chanted. They put on quite a good show as well. And overall it was quite a good game. It was a good atmosphere, good football on show, and we got the win in the end. So it's a really good game, and I'm really happy that we got our first win just before the international break. So we've got the momentum after the international break. Watford actually losing, so they're losing going into the national break. We're winning going into the national break, and we're playing them after. So momentum's kind of swung our way. And I'm actually going to that game, Watford away. I'll probably be vlogging it, and so I've been the CFC vlogger. Please like, subscribe, comment, anything, just get involved in the video. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks.